Johnny Courageous squaring off against a big man here tonight in Chucky Valentine. Tipped the scales tonight, he says, at 251 pounds. I think the scale may have been a little off there, don't you, Tim?
I think this guy might have been calibrating that scale on his free time or something there, Herb, because I'm like you, he's an awfully big 250 pounds.
Well, and he's going against Johnny Courageous from Hollywood, California.
Who, in contrast, is always in phenomenal shape, always in that gym. He's been suffering an injury in recent months, but Johnny Courageous back in action here tonight, and he looks great, Herb.
Well, Valentine backing up Courageous. The referee calls for a break. This is a one fall with a 25-minute time limit. And Tim, that match that we just had, the big Texan taking on both of the lumberjacks outside the ring. I know we have not heard the last of that.
Oh, of course not. You know, when you got egos with guys, the bodies, the size to match the egos, something's got to give. These guys want a piece of each other, and I think Tony Costa really needs to do something about it.
Well, I'm sure we'll hear from Tony Costa shortly about that. Chucky Valentine working on Johnny Courageous. Referee Jim Harris telling him to get it together. Johnny Courageous now. Referee tie up in the middle of the circle, and Valentine snaps on that. Nice hip toss. And Courageous finds himself down, but now a head scissors. And both men counter maneuver there, and both men back to their feet. Fans, don't forget, wrestling returns here to South Broadway Athletic Club on Saturday night, May the 12th. And back over in East Carondelet, Illinois on Saturday night, May the 19th. And that phone number, once again, fans, for the wrestling over in East Carondelet, 618-286-3393. Whoa, and Courageous flies onto him, and Valentine throws him off. Ooh, the big man moving around in there, picks up Courageous and drives him into the turnbuckle. Whoa, boy, I'm impressed. Big shots delivered by Valentine.
This guy, he's been looking pretty good here, Herb, for a newcomer. And you see Brian Skrilla's made his way to ringside. I wonder what this character's up to.
Well, anytime. Whoa, Courageous manages to duck out of the way. That slowed him down a little bit, but Valentine coming right back on the attack. Oh, one count, and Valentine kicks out. Well, as you said, Brian Skrilla, what a character he is, and him being at ringside only adds up to one thing, and that's usually trouble.
Oh, it most certainly does. This guy thinks he can buy his way into any situation and buy his way out of any controversy. Well, I got news for you, Brian Skrilla. Your money, your wealth means absolutely nothing around here. And when Tony Costa gets wind of you being at ringside without a valid manager or seconds license, you might have some heavy fines to pay, because I got a feeling this guy's up to no good at ringside, Herb.
Well, as I said, anytime he's out here, he's always looking for trouble. As he's watching on. And it's Courageous now working on that arm, a knee to the midsection on Chucky Valentine. Whoa, flips the big man over.
And you were talking about classic memorabilia merchandise offerings coming to the fans, you know, from Larry Matisick. We've got an offering coming right to you fans from the wild world of wrestling, digging deep into the vault. Classic footage here, fans. The best of the Pro Wrestling with Big Daddy years, Herb Simmons. 1984 through 1994. We've got the complete 10-disc series coming your way. The first disc going to be made available Saturday night, May 19th. Relive the days of the ruler of the wrestling world, Big Daddy.
Holy cow, what a bombshell that is.
Years in the making.
Oh, my goodness. And, you know, I've said for years and years, that is classic stuff. And you're going to see the classic man, you know, the likes of him, the Giant Assassin, John Blackheart. The list goes on and on. Those guys, those tapes are going to be phenomenal. I want a set of them myself.
My Lord, even the classic women's on this tape. Tammy Little defending the women's championship against Poison Ivy. You're going to see Chris Guyson and Keith Smith, a very young Keith Smith at that, defending the Missouri and Illinois Tag Team Championship against the Freedom Team. So much action on these discs here, Herb. Classic memories I know you'll never forget. And fans, if you want to relive them, your first opportunity to pick your first copy will be Saturday night, May 19th in East Carondelet.
Boy, what about the likes of Rob Phillips? Wow, those guys. Rob was down here a couple of months ago. Phenomenal shape. In fact, I tried talking to him to get back on the ring. What a talent he was. I tell you, they came up through that era, and all those guys had the opportunity of those years working with us over in Illinois to work with the late King Kong Brody, the Bob Ortons, Killer Tim Brooks, Kamala the Ugandan Giant,
Spike Huber, Nord the Barbarian.